because you don't know it. Anyway, the tea is strong because that's how it is with the two sons of Tatooine. It's gonna be some strong tea.
Oh, you did say that this was Star Wars tea. Yeah. Inspired tea, at least. Oh. Well.
Back in the saddle.
We in? It feels like I just done this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like riding a bike. I was about to say it's like walking a dog.
You know what they say? You never forget how to walk a dog.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Corn Corner podcast experience now in VR.
Yeah. There's a lot of cameras around here capturing what's
There
happening
are.
here. It's like, on kink.com with the VR stuff. We're going to give people the experience that they're sitting at the table.
That can't be fun.
Shooting it or watching it?
Both.
Agreed.
Cannot be fun.
Shooting it's bad.
You got to say the thing that you do in the beginning. You got to introduce
intros?
yourself.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry.
It's been a minute. We haven't done it in a while.
We gotta brush the dust off here. All right. Ready?
Yeah, say it. Right there.
I'm Cam Damage, and are there gravy-flavored elf bars?
An elf bar? That's not allowed here. You're
not-
going to be doing it the whole time.
It's not on the table.
Tea, Earl Grey, hot, Wicked Wren.
What's it from?
Star Trek.
Okay. Just making sure. So it's a Star Trek versus Star Wars. We're going to get into it.
I don't think we're talking about this episode, but that's from Picard. He said it in Star Trek The Next Generation.
Yeah.
So I was made to watch that series, and it turned out I really enjoyed it.
Picard always makes me think of a chicken piccata, like a chicken Picard.
Does it really?
Yeah.
What is a chicken piccata? I don't think
gross.
anybody really knows.
We don't want it.
Have you had it before?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's just like a chicken with too many capers, I think, is what's going on there.
I like capers.
Yeah, but not in this context.
You're not a capers fan.
You're doing the exact opposite of what we said we were going to do.
It's hard not to dig into this stuff.
I know.
Not many times people say the words chicken piccata.
And you know what is part of the theme of the episode, restructuring, is that we're letting loose.
We're letting loose on the Corn Corner.
We're gonna relinquish old chains that we had bearing us down.
That's right.
Not sexually, because I'm still into that. But here.
But in the Corn Corner, we are starting with, we're allowing some teas on the table.
Yeah,
we're
some
allowing to
beverages.
have some fun things on the
Yeah,
table.
but they're in the Ren Corp mandated Corn Corner mugs.
Corn Corner mugs.
Yeah. And you have to keep the thing in it so it hits you in the face when you drink.
It is bad. The tea is rough.
Well, you're a Star Trek fan, so I'm not surprised that the Star Wars themed tea does not,
I'm a
tickle your palate.
per se. So we've been gone for 2 weeks. And in those 2 weeks, we've learned a lot.
Yep.
We've let go of baggage. We've restructured the enterprise, Corn Corner LLC.
Yeah.
And we have some new things. First off, this.
Yeah.
Just got this. So it's been a pretty big deal to everyone here.
Now, how old do you think that plant is? In plant years.
We bought it 2 weeks ago.
Did we?
We did.
Yeah.
So.
From the IKEA.
And what is a plant year conversion?
Well, like dog years are like every dog year is 7 human years.
I do.
So
I've heard that.
The plant year really depends on the owner. Like in your house, a plant year is about a day.
They got short lives.
Yeah. So
They also fend for themselves.
yeah. So it's like it's rough out there. It's kind of a Roman situation. You just let them.
I don't have that plant thing where people are like, I gotta nurture it.
Yeah.
I want to bring it back.
Well, the thing about it is it's not nurturing. It's just watering. And when you have trouble watering yourself, then you can't water plants.
Yeah, but mine has bad drainage.
Your body?
No. I drain out great. But I'm saying the plants, bad news bears.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why. And actually I just got rid of a bunch of plants that I had.
I'm actually like,
I did. Yeah, you haven't been buying a while. But as part of the restructuring, I got rid of all the plants that had
the rot stuff.
no, the bug on it.
Oh, the mites, whatever.
What is the name of that bug?
I don't know. Are they woolly bugs?
No. Like a manor bug or something. A milk bug. I don't
mealy
know.
bug?
A mealy bug. We got all the mealy bugs plants out.
Yeah. So that was, now it leaves you with how many?
I've got 3 of the strongest,
Okay.
and they're actually doing pretty great. So, you like plants? You're good with them.
Yeah. And I don't have a single live plant in the house right now.
When you moved, did you
I gave them away.
put them down?
Yep. They're on a nice farm now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then now we have all the fake IKEA plants everywhere.
When I was growing up, my dog, I got told, went to a farm.
Yep. Did you go visit?
No.
No.
No, we didn't. Which leads me to believe that didn't happen, but I don't particularly know. I don't like to think about that.
It's like, the farms have limited admittance. So you're not really allowed to go visit unless you're another dog.
Yeah, exactly. And I wasn't. Yeah, it's kind of a sad little story.
Anyway,
we have some topics to talk about with restructuring here. Starting over.
fresh start.
So what are some of your things that you're looking forward to in the next year to 5 years for the Corn Corner Corporation?
Is it a year or 5 years? Let's go year first.
1 year.
All right. Are we doing the rapid fire? Or are we just, just saying?
Just say anything.
I want to have guests. Like I want to have guests on the podcast.
Oh, I think you meant like you want to. It's not important.
What do you think I was gonna say?
Like you wanted to like guess what I was gonna say
I want
or something.
I want to do more guessing games.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I want to have guests on the podcast, like cool people, but then we do shit with them that you don't like expect. Like we don't have the jackass guy on and have him hit himself in the balls.
Yeah.
Like, we do something else.
Yeah. That'd be bad.
Yeah.
We do have some guests lined up.
Yeah.
To be clear, everyone. So big things coming. That's
Yeah.
what we're trying to say. Watch this space.
Yeah.
What about 5 years? What are you looking forward to there?
Existing.
No, inside the Corn Corner.
That's
though.
what I meant. The
Wow.
corn corner existing. It's real talk. We were like this. We don't know what we're doing. We don't know what's happening. And then taking the break and then coming back and being excited about and stuff. Who knows what could happen in 5 years? I also don't really plan my life ahead of like a month, so it's really hard to consider something that far off. But what are your answers?
I want to have guests for sure. I want to get a kind of more stable podcast place to shoot. It would be amazing. Like I'm trying to think 5 years. I want to have a spot where it's like we have a studio spot.
Yeah.
We can go in, just kind of turn the lights on and get going.
Yeah.
I like how we do it right now. It's great. But I think that would be really awesome.
Yeah, we're very pirate radio right now.
Yeah, I would also like to build sets
Yeah.
around things that I think are funny and fun. That's a goal of
The
mine.
True Detective set is like gotta happen sometime.
I want it bad.
Yeah.
Also, I want to host events. Corn Corner sponsored events.
We've talked about that.
Bad.
Yeah.
I want to commentate something with you.
Yeah. We a la Best in Show, Fred Willard and the other guy. I'm sorry, I don't really know that actor's name.
It's okay.
Kind of a blip, but something like that, but sillier.
Yeah. There's a marble race man,
Oh yeah, we talked about this.
and I want to do an event with him. Bad. I think it'd be fun. We could do it for a charity, maybe.
Now with marble races, sorry to go off, but it begs the question, many questions, frankly. So, is it a set track? What goes into? Do you make your marble? How does one define separating yourself from the other competitors?
I've only watched it a couple times.
Yeah.
But this man that does it, amazing. He like sets up all the backstory of the teams. So like there'll be different colors, like green, the green, whatevers. The red, rompers, whatever.
Blue Barracudas.
Sure. And then they go and they race and he makes these tracks and it's actually like pretty interesting.
I just feel like how could there possibly be a different outcome if the marbles are all the same?
See, that's what gets you. Because there is. That's the thing about it. Is that you watch this and then the blue Barracuda will come in out of nowhere and just take the race. And, these guys train in the off season a lot.
What's that look like?
I mean, it looks like a lot of time studying tape, looking at some of the greats in the game.
Yep.
And there's not a lot. Like people look at it and you think, oh, you're marble racing, you're going down a hill, but there's a lot more than that.
I imagine more of like a Hot Wheels kind of track situation.
Yeah, it's that, but marbles are more of a circle, so they're just gonna go down in like a you see what I'm saying?
In a spiral.
Sometimes there is a spiral.
Okay.
But it's just great to see that the game's still being played.
If Corn Corner sponsors a team, what other teams would you want to go up against?
Well, first off, the Corn Corner team would be the Corn Corner Canary Blues.
Okay. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, Canary Blues are kind of blue.
Isn't canary yellow?
Maybe Canary Yellow then.
Cerulean would be a blue.
Cerulean would be a great one.
Like
Do you have to say Cerulean Blue, though?
No, it's just Cerulean. Like Cerulean City and Pokemon.
Okay, well.
And it's blue on the map. It's where the water Pokemon are from.
So what I was thinking, this is a great question. What I was thinking was that we would find a bunch of different podcasts and everyone would have their own team.
Yeah.
And
now,
then
are we flying the marbles? Like, we're us versus like a little time.
No. Well, first off, as the owners of the team, you don't play the game. We're up in the box, baby.
Okay.
And then there's this man that does the marble races. He'll pull up a thing and the marbles go out. They know what they're doing.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? They train for this.
Yeah.
So we sponsor a team, and then all that money should go to like a LGBT charity or something. Yeah. That would be fun.
Yes.
So Little Time gets one. Our friends in Last Podcast on the Left or whatever get one.
I was gonna say name a podcast that isn't Tony Honk.
Just some other podcasts out there probably, and
that
they
we're
get
in
some
relation to.
yeah. But we get 8 of them, and then we do that. I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah. We got to befriend 8 podcasters. The whole reason I moved to LA was to befriend a podcaster, Hassan Piker. And
Hassan, we can get him.
I'm a degree away from anyone now that I live here. So
yeah,
we can get right in there.
Let's get Hassan on. He can get a marble or two.
Hopefully.
A team.
Yeah.
I think that would be pretty fun. That's something I want to do in the next like 5 years.
Yeah. I know we've talked about like a corn pudding wrestling event.
I want to do that bad and commentate it.
Yeah. That's going to be a lot of corn pudding or a lot of J-Lube with a few pieces of corn in it.
I'm not sure the logistics. I'll let you handle that.
I got it.
Because I think you're going to know those
viscous fluid wrestling.
What will you do for the Corn Corner's 100th episode?
It's a really good question. What do you think?
I think we should take to the streets and ask people what they think of the Corn Corner. Sight unseen, context unknown.
Like a street interviewer?
Yeah. Like just like go up and be like, what do you think of the Corn Corner? Or what when I say Corn Corner, what do you think?
Have you got a dumb fucking name?
Yeah. What's your favorite type of corn?
I actually do have a like a commercial spot I want to shoot for the Corn Corner.
Yeah.
That's kind of in lines with that.
With the 100th episode? Or with just walking up on the street? Oh, we've talked about this before.
Yeah, like what is the Corn Corner?
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
I think it'd be funny.
We're going to do that for sure.
I think it'd be fun to have a cake. Mm-hmm. Because going out on the street and talking to people sounds so stressful to me.
Okay.
I don't think I could do it.
In terms of editing?
No.
Okay.
Like
interfacing.
Yeah, like
okay, I love that.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
But you can do it.
With the cake, or like a Carvel?
I would do it at like a thing that had like maybe kink people or maybe like queer people or whatever. But I'm not going on just, Roosevelt Avenue.
No, I couldn't do that either.
Yeah.
We just plant people through the streets.
it's Brad.
Hello, sir. It's just my polycule.
Yeah.
It's like another man. Okay, hello.
I do want a cake on it though.
Yeah, but like what kind? Like a sheet cake, an ice cream cake?
Birthday cake.
Well, my question remains. A birthday cake could be any type.
Well, I'm saying traditional birthday cake, classic birthday cake, funfetti.
Okay.
That's the best cake.
Are we making it ourselves?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'll do a box. I will do a box mix. So yes.
Okay.
That's what I would do, personally.
I will do a box mix. What kind of frosting?
Vanilla.
I guess you're right. Chocolate frosting with funfetti would be really weird.
I love funfetti. I would say, for me, my favorite cake.
That's why those sandwich cookies are so dangerous for you.
Holy shit. I want one now.
Call back. They'll never be here.
I don't go to Whole Foods anymore.
I don't either.
Is the main logistical problem.
You don't need to.
You know what I mean?
You're better than them.
So, okay. So if you look back to when did we start the podcast? September?
What?
August?
August, yeah.
August.
July or August, yeah.
I don't know. We've done 20 episodes.
Yeah.
What have you learned in those 20?
A lot, frankly. So number one, we learned that we don't like shooting straight at a couch when we're sitting on the couch.
Bad news.
Yep. We've learned that we need the mics on the table,
Gotta have a table.
not attached to a random arm on a stool. Do you remember when we did that?
In our defense, yeah, I remember it was like last month.
Yeah.
I mean, look, in our defense, that happened because we didn't have a table.
Yeah, we didn't
And
know.
we didn't understand the concept of a table, spiritually
Yeah.
until we did it.
Yeah. And then
So-
we're like, we got to go with that.
It makes sense why we did that.
Yeah. We learned to look at footage before we film the whole thing.
Rule.
Really important.
Rule number 1 we made in Corn Corner.
What's a big lesson that you've learned while making the Corn Corner? Both of you answer at the same time.
You gotta answer on 3?
Wait, I have to think of something. Hold on. We gotta get it together. A big lesson that we've learned.
We gotta get it together.
Psychically connect and then slowly say your answer at the same time.
Okay.
You wanna go? We'll say 1, 2, 3, go.
And 1, 2, 3, and then we go, or 1, 2, 3,
Then we
go,
say
and then
it.
we talk.
3, 2, 1.
Imposter
Stick and move.
syndrome isn't real.
It sounded like you added the
Yeah.
"isn't real" at the
No,
end.
no,
when
it
you
was
wanted to
real.
sound more positive.
No. Stick and move's good though.
It's kind of the same idea.
Yeah, it is.
Like with imposter syndrome isn't real.
we in episode 1, 2, we had so much imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
We're like, we shouldn't do this. Who gives a fuck about what we're gonna talk
Did we
about?
talk
Whatever.
about anything?
But then I quickly realized, I was like, oh, that's all made up in my own brain.
Yeah, we can do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say make a fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Tell us about Stick and Move.
If you didn't watch the tattoo episode, which you should go do when we picked out tattoos for each other, Stick and Move was just like, because one time, I don't know if we actually told this story on the pod. Did you fake drink that tea?
Yeah, because I need something. I need a milk in it. It's bitter. It is bitter.
You're stuck here. Anyway, so one time we were recording a bunch of stuff in one day and we like worked our asses off. And then we went to look at the footage on the computer afterwards because we weren't checking it ahead of time. And it was bad, like really bad. And
Yeah.
we both were like, I don't want to look at myself ever again. And then that's actually what made us start recording at the table and like having the mics on the table and all this like specific setup shit. Cause we were like, this was really bad, but instead of being like, fuck my life, we were like, well, we just gotta do something else.
Yeah.
And then the something else was like,
Table.
Yeah,
Yeah. We
and,
like
like-
really looked at what didn't work.
yeah. So it's the positive outlook of Stick and Move, where like if something doesn't work, you just like, and then try something else.
A fun fact, that whole episode was about speed runs.
Yeah.
That whole episode exists, but it'll never see the light of day.
Now, not even the audio, but we'll re-talk about that. I
Yeah,
don't
we'll-
remember a single thing that we
Yeah,
talked
we'll
about.
re-talk about speed runs
Yeah.
for sure. But it is funny that there's like a lost episode.
Yeah.
That'll never
An archive. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll put it on a VHS tape and like
you just like degrade it so much.
it doesn't matter. Artifact it.
I also just got a haircut and then the headphones were like pulling my hair in
yeah.
a bad way. It was so bad.
There was a lot
Anyway.
happening.
Yeah, I would say just fucking do it. Just
Yeah.
start it up. That is something that I learned quick. I was like, oh,
Also
Just do it.
YouTube, like in general.
I still get a little bit nervous
About the
I mean,
YouTube.
Yeah, just like internally where I'm like, I feel scared when stuff goes on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, why? Let's get into it.
Yeah, I don't really know. I suppose if I had to go into that emotion, it would be, we say a lot of opinions. And I think I'm just afraid that someone's going to hear something I say and they're going to be like, that's factually wrong and harmful and this and that and this and that. But I will say I have let that feeling go because in the beginning, being like doing a podcast, you have to talk about intimate things in your life.
Yeah.
That's something I learned. And if not, it's not authentic.
Yeah.
And I've kind of let it go where I'm like, I'm going to say shit that's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm going to say shit that people don't like. But like, as you know, it's really not that big of a deal.
I also think the thing with that is we could say things that are wrong and someone could be like, hey, that's wrong, and then we would listen to them because we're not assholes.
Yeah.
So that's what the benefit is. Like I'm completely open to having my mind changed about stuff, and I'm happy to like talk to people about stuff.
Yeah.
So that's whatever. Also, I never worry about YouTube because you know how low the bar is? Do you see the shit that I watch all day?
Yeah.
It's stupid. It looks bad.
Yeah.
But I love those people. Like I'm like, those are my friends in the TV. So
I do that with Twitch, where I'm
Yeah.
like these like streamers. I'm like, this is my friends online.
yeah. Gotta tune in. But that's like how it is.
Yeah.
And that's we want to be like those people for people too.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a little ecosystem of weird, I don't know, like tangential friendship things.
Yeah. Yeah, I follow this one streamer. His name's Broatmeal. And
Of course.
I think it's cool. He does DKC runs. Donkey Kong Country, of course.
Yeah.
And I watched him over Christmas. And I was like feeling kind of bad with the holidays.
Yeah.
And it made me feel really like good because I was like, I'm watching a game that like I played as a kid
Yeah.
and stuff. And that was like really nice.
Spending time
Anyway.
with a friend.
Yeah. And now I'm like, but then you're like, you know, this is so weird.
Yeah. But no, that's
But
the
it's not. It's
parasocial
cool.
relationship that we love to have.
Yep.
Like when I talk at
I
my
got
TV being like, what are you doing? Lindy, what are you doing?
Bernadette, why?
Come on. I don't watch her anymore. I'm so sorry. Anyway.
They all come in you know, in waves.
In fluxes.
I've got a new YouTube person
Who is it?
that you gotta watch. I don't think I can reveal it yet, but
I'm so excited.
I'm gonna drop it soon.
Okay.
So we talked about where you're gonna be in 5 years. Where were you 5 years ago?
That's a dark time. Not really. It's not that dark. We were just 5 years is so long for especially not to make it about that, but like a trans person. Because 5 years ago, I was a different person.
A lot happens.
Quite literally. 2 years ago, I was a different person. But 5 years ago, I was like, rope is life.
Yeah.
And like, how can I get further ingrained into the rope community and make rope my everything and my job and like ba. And that was it. Like that was all I did was centered around like shibari and stuff.
Yeah.
Not there's anything wrong with that for the record, but for me was not healthy.
Yeah, I wasn't doing it in a healthy way.
No.
We've talked about this a million times, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's difficult when it's yeah. It's a weird thing to like
Look
ingrain
back on
yourself
that.
with.
Yeah.
Like traveling with frames and
Yeah.
booking places based off of the, I don't know.
Where you can tie at the Airbnb.
Well, I think that the biggest thing for me is that it didn't allow me to audit situations that I should have, you know? Like it didn't allow me to really look at something and say, oh, this is really bad.
Yeah.
This is an unhealthy thing because it always had the pretense of being like, oh, but it's rope.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like if I was doing rope, that would trump everything,
Yes.
you know?
And it allowed a lot more self-sacrifice than should ever be permissible
Yeah.
for a person, especially as a rope bottom.
So we've done 5 years in the future for you.
Where do I want to be?
Yeah, do the future. Where do you want to be 5 years in the future?
I want to have a successful podcast with Wicked Wren.
Thank you so much.
Called
Thank you so much.
it was probably sticky.
You're a little clammy.
Yeah, you know. No, for real though, I want to like be kind of an established production like company-ish
Yeah.
thing, like not Cam Damage Productions. I don't know what the fuck it would be called, but how there's studios in the adult industry. I want to be like a studio, a pseudo studio. Maybe not to the level that some of the big ones are, but something like that where I'm producing features and featurettes and directing and all that stuff. But that's probably sooner than 5 years.
It's going to be sooner in 5 years.
Yeah.
I know you can do it.
And also doing shit with this, like, big time.
I feel like that's like honestly the thing I want to do more of is I just want to like make more stuff like this.
Yeah.
You know? I think that I always thought that there had to be way more involved.
Yeah.
You know?
Not really. It's just life.
Yeah. I want to start looking at myself as an artist.
Yeah.
And
this is
I've
your
never
medium?
done that. I don't know, you know, but but I've never really looked at myself that way. I've always told myself like, oh, that's for other people, you know, and I'm like a collaborator. I'm all these other things.
Yeah.
But so 5 months from now, where
You're
you're
like
going to
not
be.
really answering. Are you going after me? Are you
Yeah,
just
I'm kind of answering.
Okay.
I mean, I'm answering. I'm like tacking on.
All right, we'll let it happen. 5 months from now, so it'll be like February, March, April, May, June. It'll be my birthday, and hopefully we're all going on a trip to New Orleans again. No, JK, I don't want to go to New Orleans again in the summer ever fucking in my life.
It's the worst.
It was hell. But maybe some little birthday getaway. I once said this earlier. I don't plan that far ahead.
Do you know what? You know where you should go?
Where?
Big Bear.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Well, we're going.
That's what we do.
It's the team.
That's what we do. We go
Yeah.
to Big Bear.
Do we?
Yeah, that's like the most LA getaway.
Okay.
You go to Big Bear for the weekend.
I don't ski or anything like that.
I don't think anybody does in June. So, in Big Bear at least. But there's other things. There's a lake. There's like Lake Arrowhead. There's a lake. You get up in it.
Up in it.
Yeah, you'll have a great time. You're going to put up a fight.
Do you have to get up to get in it?
It is. It's quite high in elevation world.
okay.
And you're going to get a little motion sickness.
From
but
what?
then from just being windy.
Okay.
But then we're going to get up in there. We're going to get you in the lake.
I like lakes. It's not going
Oh.
to take a lot to get me in a lake.
I thought that you might not have.
No, I love a lake. Used to get infections constantly from the Mount Gretna lake.
You love getting infections.
I do.
There's also a grocery store by the name of Slater Bros.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it because I go, Slater Bros.
That's cool.
You making
I
fun of
couldn't
me?
say it with a serious face. Could you do it one more time?
Slater Bros. It's one of the best parts about Lake Arrowhead and Big Bear.
Do you walk in the door and you do it at the...
They hate tourists.
Yeah,
So
he-
yeah.
You don't... So you hit them with a shaka and a vocal fry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Slater Bros. Yeah. But yeah, then we'll get a house thing. We'll make a hot dog. We'll do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, and the house will not consider if there's a hard point in it.
Yeah.
And that'll be such departure.
So talk to me about 5 weeks. Where are you gonna be?
Hopefully I'm back on my grind of shooting for both the Corn Corner and adult industry stuff.
Yeah,
Because
let's collab.
yeah, we're gonna do a lot of
Because
collabing.
me fucking too.
We've taken some time off on that grind because we got a little bit of burnout.
Yeah, it is so hard, to not get burned out.
It's impossible. I don't want to think about it.
5 days. Where are you gonna be?
I don't know. That's next week?
Well, usually a week's about 7 fiscal days.
Yeah.
So we're talking about 5.
So it'll be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It'll be the weekend.
Okay.
Brad will be at work. Maybe I'm visiting a friend in San Diego. Maybe I'm here sitting on the couch having not slept the previous night. And it's probably that one.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's probably going to be
Which one is it gonna be?
probably on the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
What Uber Eats do you think you're gonna order?
It's first of all, I don't use that app.
What you do a ground hound?
I started to do a Grubhub here because there's better coffee choices. And I order 2 coffees and a breakfast. So I have a coffee for the morning and then one for the afternoon, plus my
Unhinged.
brekkie. What about you? For 5 days from now.
It's gonna be close to my birthday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have lasagna. It's my birthday tradition.
Yeah.
It's what I always have. I'm doing a Thai cooking class.
I'm coming to the lasagna party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It actually might be rescheduled because the lasagna cooker is the lasagna chef.
Yeah.
Is stuck in Dallas, Texas.
Of course.
So we're gonna do our best to get her here.
Yeah.
But
God willing. And
yeah,
there can't be a stand-in.
maybe Brad could make it.
Brad makes... Have you
Corey
all had
can
the
make it.
chorizo lasagna that Brad makes?
Yes, actually.
It's got chimichurri.
Yeah, that thing
really
was good.
I've always wanted a Briarbite and a Eat Your Kids culinary crossover
Yeah.
in the Corn Corner universe. A lot of C's in that statement.
We should talk about new segments that we want to do.
Yeah.
Because there are actual new segments we want to do.
Yeah, there's a lot.
We want to do a Briarbite cook
Yeah.
thing where he shows you how to cook different corn-based items.
Yeah. And we just eat it.
Well, we'll probably.
We want to do
It's on my segment.
a Meet the Chef with Brad.
He's going to show us different animal.
Yeah. We're just going to talk about it. Ask
Yeah.
questions of any question you'd ever want to ask a career butcher.
I think that a 5-year, like the end of the 5-year goal for me with Corn Corner is I want people to have space in our world to be like, oh, you do a cool thing, come do it with the Corn Corner.
Oh, yes.
And like that is actually a real thing.
Yeah.
I want to do.
I agree. Like, and it can happen like very often.
Yeah.
That's a big goal for me.
Yeah, me too.
It's just a variety show.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5 minutes from now.
I'm going to take a couple more sips of this tea and regret it.
Yeah.
Every time. I'm going to think about the egg rolls that are in the microwave.
Yeah. And there's going to be cookies. So,
God damn.
yeah. Don't worry.
That's probably it. I'm going to, look around. I'm going to take this hair and move it.
The huge.
Yeah, the huge. What are you going to do 5 minutes from now?
Less than 5 minutes, I'm going to drink some actual water because this tea is making me parched, which is something they don't tell you about tea.
Well, I don't want you to know. I will say some of my funniest moments of my life, I think, have been on this podcast with you. Just like laughing at shit
Yes.
that's happened.
Even just watching the one I'm editing right
Yeah.
now, I don't remember anything that we
Yeah.
do, and then I watch it back and I'm like, damn.
Like some of the stuff you say.
We're quotable. Like I still say she's got legs, don't she? And no one knows what that's from because that was like the one thing we did that we were like, that was a flop and we're never
Yeah, it
gonna do
was
that
so-
again. But like that,
Yeah.
and then the fucking what did I text you the other day? This is like just purely like I
can't
Oh, it
remember.
was the intro one where you were like, I'll check in the back, but
Oh,
everything's
yeah.
on the shelves. Like, God, it was so funny.
Yeah.
All right. What's next?
What's next?
Well, I think you should ask people to tell you their favorite Corn Corner quote.
Yeah. In like the comment section.
Ready?
Oh, that's great.
Ready, and ask them.
Everyone, tell us your favorite Corn Corner quote.
Sound off in the comments.
Sound off in the comments, everyone. Let us know.
Yeah.
And if you have the best one, we'll pick you.
Yeah.
And we'll send you on a vacation.
To where?
Big Bear.
No expense paid.
Yeah.
You'll be sent, by meaning that they will tell you to go.
Yeah. I'll come up with the itinerary. Whether you do that itinerary or not is your
Not up to
call.
me.
Yeah. That is for you. Also optional Disney itinerary.
Ins and outs of 2023. What's in, what's out, and we're starting with hats.
What are some of your favorite hats?
Well, it's not my favorite. It's what's in and what's out. My favorite has nothing to do with it.
Is your favorite out?
Maybe,
What is it?
the
What's out?
Stetson hat.
What's a Stetson?
It's a kind of a pseudo cowboy hat. It's not really. It's like a more serious of the cowboy hats.
Is it what character wore it?
How would that help you?
Well, I'm just trying to think. I'm like, it had to have been a True Detective.
No. There's
What Ryan Gosling movie was it
nary
in?
a well, fair question, but also no. And you'd have to go more of a who in Tombstone or something.
What
was
is
wearing.
Tombstone?
It's like a Western movie.
When I hear that, I think pizza.
That's fair. Sure. Yeah. Tombstone is like an iconic Western, though.
It has John Williams. What's that guy's name?
John Williams did the soundtrack? No, he didn't. But
What's a John? The Western guy. He's in all the Westerns.
John Wayne.
John Wayne.
Okay.
He's not in it.
No, it's after his time. So it's like a Kurt Russell, I'm trying to.
What else was Kurt Russell in?
So the thing.
I haven't seen the thing. I
Death
have a
Proof.
shirt though of
Escape
that.
from L.A. Escape from New York.
Is the Stetson in or out for 2023?
It's sadly out.
Why is it out? Who
Much
made
to my
it?
chagrin.
Is a beanie in or out?
The beanie's always in.
Yeah, I like a beanie.
Yeah, me too.
What about a hat that's just kind of like a
Like a baseball cap.
yeah?
Do you mean just a brimmed hat or a baseball cap or a trucker hat, a snapback?
Trucker hats aren't in.
Trucker hats are out.
I remember.
A Von Dutch. Out.
I remember like kind of 2013. I used to wear a flat bill, like a famous hat.
Yeah, with famous stars and stripes.
Yeah.
or straps, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Not me. I didn't do
I thought
any
it was
hats back
fun.
then.
I used to like it, and I would have big gauges.
All my friends had the The fucking little tiny bill hat that's
Yeah.
flipped up and they have some like metal writing on the underside of the bill. It says
I know.
like fuck God or whatever.
Yeah. People wrote that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
I would never write that.
Things get wild in central Pennsylvania.
Y'all do seem like a different breed.
Yeah. Well, what hat is in for 2023 is what I want to know. Other than beanies.
Fun hat that I have, it says, fuck the sun. I wear it all the time, so I'm reductress. It's in.
It's a baseball cap, right?
Yeah, but it's more of like a dad style, kind of like
We're going
cute
with
girl
a
hat.
specific, ironic yet funny baseball cap.
Yeah, I'll tell you what hat I've seen a lot of. Bigfoot's real, and I know because he ate my ass.
You put a little more sauce on it. I have that hat, and it's
I
just
know you do.
Bigfoot is real, and he ate my ass.
I know that Bigfoot's real because I saw him
and he ate my
and
ass
he ate my ass.
at the I-95 interstate
Yeah, I think that's.
exit 43 rest stop.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit more to it.
My bad. All right.
Do you have any hats that you wish would come back?
That I wish would come back. Probably just like everything makes me think of a cowboy hat, and I want it. No, how about an English riding helmet?
Those are fun.
Yeah.
I wish I looked good in like horse attire.
Regalia.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God,
don't we
I wish
all?
I did.
Some breeches with the leather guards on the inside.
Friend of the pod, my friend Devin is a horse girl.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, I wish I could like borrow some of your clothes and like horse girl it, but it's not gonna work on
You
me.
can.
Maybe
Let's go ride horses sometime. I used to.
she would take us in a second.
I used to ride English.
I don't know what any of that means.
I did shows.
Well, she has a horse. We can go. She'll take us.
We'll have to rent our own. That's how it works.
I don't think you rent them.
You do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Technically.
She'll put you on one of hers.
Okay.
But what are some of your... We're talking breakfast foods of 2023. What are some of your favorite breakfast foods that you've seen kind of really peak in 2023?
That are new and on the rise.
Yeah,
A
in
hot
2023.
breakfast food. Just a plate of blistered peppers. That's it. It's like
like a shishito.
No, that's out now. It was too hot in 2022, and now we're over the shishito.
Wow.
We don't want any of that.
Get it out of here.
You got to have something else, even just a bell pepper, which sounds boring, but that's how they get you.
Wow.
Yeah.
But then you have one bite of it,
Yeah,
and you're in a whole new kind of...
yeah, and it's just a plate of peppers. You can't dress it up with anything else.
Bell peppers, huh?
Yep, and you put
Well,
them right
have
on the burner.
have a good night.
Yeah. That's the quote. That's a famous quote.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a good night.
So speaking of breakfast foods, 2023.
Yeah.
When you think about food and the food landscape of 2023, what do you think? What do you think some of your favorite meals?
That I haven't had yet.
Yeah,
I
are gonna be.
What are fast food establishments that will surprise you in 2023? And which fast food establishments are going away?
This is the best part of podcast. It's easy mode.
What, when producer steps in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just kind of, you know what I mean.
What's your answer to this one?
I wasn't listening. I'm gonna be clear.
It was what fast food places, and I'm not going to word it as eloquently, are on the rise and what's out. Like what's going to surprise you in 2023 and what is hitting the bricks.
I think that this is real. I swear to God, we're gonna go to Burger King,
Yeah.
and I think we're gonna have a good time.
Okay.
And I think that that's gonna come into our orbit, ironically at first, but I think it's gonna become a treat.
It would shock me if that would be the case.
And this is why it has been shocking people to hear this, but I do think it's real.
I think that Wiener Schnitzel
No,
is going to
absolutely not.
see that's me at Burger King, but we have to keep our horizons open.
We're gonna go into Corner Serious
Yeah.
world. If you think Wiener Schnitzel and Burger King are the same level of quality, is that real?
I've never been to Wiener Schnitzel. I was kind of just making it funny because it's
Yeah.
like an only LA thing I've seen.
Thank God.
Burger King is like the most shit tier fast food to me ever, in my opinion.
We're gonna go have a Whopper, and we're gonna review it for the Corner fast food burger reviews.
Okay.
And
I hate it already. I don't like the charbroiled taste.
I think you're going to like it.
Can I get Impossible Burger instead?
No,
Okay.
absolutely not. And we're going to get the onion rings. We're going to get the french fries. We're going to try these items.
Do they still have the chicken slab sandwich?
I used to like it.
I used to have that adjacent at school lunch, and I did like that. So
So we're going to do that. But I also do, and I have information given to me about this, that Jack in the Box is planning.
a comeuppance.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what's out? What's out in 2023 for fast food?
I don't want to say it, but we all know it's happening. McDonald's is out.
I believe it. I felt it in the wind.
We went hard.
Yeah.
We went hard on it.
I don't want it ever again. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Now that I live here, if I'm going out and getting a burger, it's going to be In-N-Out or that one place that has chili. Tommy Burger?
I don't think that's like a place people go, though.
Well, I'm new.
I've never been there. I want to go there, though, but that's not fast food. That's more of like you got to get in there, you got to order from the man.
And how is fast food different?
Well, fast food's like you go through a line, and there might be a person there that you place an order with. You see what I'm
Versus-
saying?
You go up to a window at Tommy Burger.
Yeah, but there's gonna be a man behind there. You're gonna have to do a whole back and forth.
Agree to disagree.
You know what I mean? It's just a bigger experience. You gotta walk in there. Beep 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 beep.
You don't
beep.
walk in. You go up to a window.
Well, you have to walk to the window.
I cannot.
You're gonna see that when you go there. At In-N-Out, what do you get?
I get what you get.
It's so good. It's the best thing.
To the point that I texted you what the order was when Brad and I were driving down here from Seattle to be like, what do I get In-N-Out? I don't want to fuck it up.
If you fuck it up, you fuck it up bad.
Yeah.
Not you. I'm saying
No.
the populace.
Yeah. That was a really good In-N-Out. Anyway,
It's so cheap. It's so good. That one will never go out.
it was so good. I want it.
Whenever people are like, it's so bad, and they just got like a burger, it's like,
Yeah, no, you got to do shit. Also, the cheese on the fries is disgusting. Don't do that.
yeah, really gross. Yeah.
Year to year, things change. What's missing in the fast food landscape that may arrive in 2023? A fast food chosen one.
It's a really good one.
Roller skates.
Did you ever live with a Sonic that had roller skates?
No, I
did.
I've been to Sonic once ever, but
Did you like it?
no.
You've got to order goofy stuff. Like, there's like jalapeno poppers with cheddar cheese in them.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I would love that.
There's a hot dog. Great. But if you just get like a hamburger, you're messing up.
Yeah.
Too much mustard.
It was a bad time when I got it, so I need to re-up.
I think that I hope that there's going to be some like fun, like Chinese food, fast food, not Panda Express.
Yeah, they really have.
The Panda Express killer.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think that'd be fun. Because if you go order like a little like number one and get like one egg roll, one crab rangoon, one this.
crab rangoon.
Yeah, you just go one of everything.
Who could
one
possibly
of all.
just have one crab rangoon?
Well, maybe there's two in there.
Better be.
But there's just so many different like little variation of item in there. Could be fun.
Why not?
I think that sounds neat, personally.
What's in and what's out in terms of sort of standing, loitering, and you're just sort of trying to be comfortable. And you're trying to put your hand somewhere. What's out? What's in? Are we talking pockets, belt loops on the hips?
I would say full stop out in 2023 is hands in the front pockets. Both hands, both front pockets out. No one's doing it anymore.
Yeah, no one's doing that.
Yeah. One hand, one pocket, but it's got to be the opposite.
Wow, the reach over.
Yeah.
The reach over.
Yeah. And
Stand up.
Yeah.
Show it.
I'm pretty close to the.
Well,
do
it'll
think
pick you up.
So it's just one of these.
And that's how you're going to stand there.
Nothing says I'm cool and chill like the cross pocket.
Wow.
You cross the other arm like this.
Wow.
You're set. That's
yeah.
it.
I see it.
That's how you
Trust
show
me.
off your tats also.
Wow.
You know, are you ever in public and your arms are covered up and you see someone else with tattoos? So you're like,
You're like, oh, shit.
just to really.
I was recently walking down the street and there was a guy in front of me and he had like head tattoo, neck tattoo, huge gauges, like super modified.
Yeah.
And I was walking maybe, I don't know, 20 paces behind him. And then there's someone else that was walking kind of by us. And I knew that person thought we were together.
Yeah.
But I was like, God, I hope this person doesn't do anything crazy because it's
I
like
can't be
they're going to look
associated
at
with
me.
this. Yeah.
But it didn't happen.
What's in and out in your loitering world?
I think that I would like to have pockets. I'll be honest. I would like to have some pocket options to put my hands into.
Yeah.
I do a lot of hands on hips, and I have been trying to cut myself off from that.
Yeah. I'm trying to work in the reverse hand on hip a la dad at sporting event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't do that one a lot. I've also been trying, I think that one hand on phone,
Yeah.
killing time, out.
It is.
Yeah.
2 hands on phone.
Yeah.
That's
and
better.
then, but only if your phone's in a wallet case.
Okay. It has the flap is over the outside of your hand.
What if we make some corner iPhone cases that have a wallet on the back of it?
Yeah. So you have to flip the phone open to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have a belt clip.
Yeah. Absolutely. And you have to use a stylus no matter what you're doing.
Scroll on Instagram.
Yeah.
I would like to do that for you.
Yeah. Do you think that they make like a feather stylus, like a scribe?
A quill.
Yeah, that's what it's called. A quill stylus.
You mean like Christopher Columbus? Who had that thing?
Everyone I don't know, 1700.
Wow. You could get one.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I just recently got a fountain pen as a gift.
A phone pen?
Fountain pen.
Fountain pen. Oh, those are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you can have a pocket protector if you want.
You can also use it with your phone. It's just permanent.
Inadvisable.
It's just on there forever.
Yeah. Scratching the shit out of the cover of it.
Well, 2023 is going to be a great year for the Corn Corner podcast. Don't you think?
I do.
Let's manifest a great year. We're gonna, each one of you, look at each other, and I want you to come up with in your mind words and adjectives for the Corn Corner. You're gonna instill and infuse the Corn Corner, and just go one at a time. And we're gonna go 30 seconds. Then we're gonna close it out.
I love
Ready?
it.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Meaty.
Synergy.
Proactive.
Metamor.
Tasty.
You're doing a lot of food-based ones. Hold on, wait. Now I gotta get
Well, I mean,
serious
you're a lot in
about it.
productivity. You know,
Creativity.
creative would work.
Creative.
Maybe fun-loving.
Innovative.
Yeah, easygoing.
Faster.
It's so hard. Unique.
Experience. You gotta hit it.
Corn.
VR.
Now I'm just naming things we do. Speed run.
On the tip of technology.
Rencorp.
Busting through the edge of the world.
VHS tapes.
CD Jewels.
What is that? Limited edition laser disc.
Starting to use Microsoft Teams.
8-bit video game. Corn Corner style.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Are we dreamstorming?
Yeah. I
Wow.
want that. It's a computer game. That could actually happen.
We can send it out to people.
Yeah.
They can do it. All right, well,
That was
everyone,
fucking stressful.
you did great.
I'm upset right now.
Well, everyone, no matter if you're shucked nor if you're creamed,
It doesn't matter what kind of corn. Okay.
as long as you are subscribed to the Discord and the Patreon and you're kind corn.
I just had a stroke.
It's going to be our last episode.
I smell toast.
All right, we're losing Dad.
Thanks for coming to the Corn Corner. All right, bye.
The Corn Corner. A new episode with new friends.
Who's the new friends?
These boys.
The little Nessies?
Corn and Corner.
Nice. So Corner's the green one, and Corn's the blue one.
Corner is the green one.
Okay. Corn and Corner.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's their relationship? What's the,
They're in a polycule.
Yeah, with who else? I want to know more.
Fig.
Of course.
And Stickball.
Now, Fig Newton, any relation?
Absolutely not. No, well, a grandfather, but once removed.
Okay.
So, you know what they say about grandfathers?
What?
Once a grandfather, always a grandfather. You can't remove me until I'm in the ground.
Yeah. So true.
All right.
Well,
Hello.
This is just testing, right?
This is a test of the Corn Corner Network.
I'm not gonna whip out my jokes.
Yeah, don't make me laugh yet.
Nah.
Don't waste it.
We gotta save it. I gotta be able to sit bisexually. There's not enough room.
I understand.